The following is a short tutorial on how you can capture student learning at home using the Brightspace Portfolio app. So you can see I have the app on my desktop. I get that by going to the App Store and searching Brightspace Portfolio. Once I do that, you're going to see it downloads onto my computer and I can open it up. On this first screen, you're going to choose the My Device. What that does is allows you to log in and stay logged in. So once we click on My Device, in this area that we need to fill in at the top, we're going to write dsbn.elearningontario.ca. That will connect us to our board account, so then we're going to hit connect. And then what it's going to ask us to do is it's going to ask us to log in using our DSBN credentials. So for our students, we're going to write our username, and then we're going to write @students.dsbn.org. So all email addresses are the same. They have the username @students.dsbn.org. Then we're going to write the password in here, and we will be signed in. The neat part about this is that once you're logged in, you're completely logged in, so you don't have to log in each time. Now you're going to see if I pick this up, it works exactly like a camera. You can see I can take pictures, I can take video, I can switch the screen in which way the picture is being taken or video is being taken. And you're going to see that I have a button in the bottom left-hand corner which allows me to access my camera roll. My tip for you is that's how I would bring in photos, and I want to show you why. So when you take pictures out of an iPad, it often will rotate on you because it doesn't know where you're standing in relation to the iPad. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I took this picture of the work he was doing with his poems, but it's sideways. So if you don't know how to change that, I'm going to show you. You just go to Edit. And when you go to Edit, there's a button on the left-hand side. It's the crop tool. And then the button at the top, it's like a box with an arrow pointing to the right. You can just rotate this image around until it's facing the right way. You really want to have your images so they're easy to read and see what they are. So once you're done that, you're going to see that now this image now shows up right in my camera feed. So as long as the images are right in your camera roll, you know that when you go into Portfolio, you can just add them in. There's no rotate feature inside of Portfolio. So now what we would do is in the bottom left-hand corner, we're going to go into that icon and we're going to say, well, let's go to our camera roll, and we're going to pick one of the pieces of work that they did. And once it's in, then what we're going to do is we can click on it. And the parts I like about this are that they can add a title. So say this was part of his Simple Machines. We could just add that in here. And hit done. Now underneath here you can see that I can actually record. So say he wanted to do an explanation of that, he could do that as an audio recording and then stop it. And then underneath this he could also write his explanation right underneath here, and it would all show up within this box. Now the last step is in the top right hand corner. You're going to see like a cloud with an arrow going into it. When you click on that, that is sending it to the Portfolio. So once you click on that, you can see there's the class he's enrolled in. We'll click on that, and this image now will be uploaded into a Portfolio within D2L, and the teacher will have access to it, so will the student, and they can kind of collect things in there. I'll just do this one more time to show you. So we could go back to the camera. We're going to upload that poem now. So we go into our photos, we check it's the right way so we don't have to rotate it. There you can see it in there. They can click in there and they can add whatever they want. They can add text, audio, titles to that. Then they're just going to upload it and pick the class they're going to. You're going to see that it's still there, but if you wait a couple seconds, that will then disappear. Now I'm going to go into D2L and show you what that looks like from the computer side of things. Now, as you can see, I'm on my son's D2L page. So if he goes to the top where his name is and initials, he can drop down there and go to My Portfolio. Once in My Portfolio, it's going to ask me to select the class I'm looking for. So here it is right here. And you'll see that there are those two pieces of evidence. This one has a play button because it has audio. So if I was to click on this, I would be able to see this. I would be able to come down and listen to it. I could read the thoughts that we put in here. We could add more of a reflection in here, and there is the ability for the teacher to give feedback on the right hand side. So it kind of brings everything together. It's an easy way to collect photos and videos and kind of show that learning within a Portfolio and connect it back to the teacher. Thank you for watching this short tutorial on how to use Portfolio to capture student learning at home.